Hello, my dear audience. You're about to hear about the world-famous story of a woman who gave birth to quadruplets at the age of 65, despite the protests of doctors and the public. And before we begin, please write in the comments below the video how you feel about giving birth at this age. It will be exciting to know your opinion. And let's move on. Nowadays, giving birth after 30 and even 40 years old doesn't surprise anyone. Women have a career first and only then plan motherhood. But our story's protagonist, Negret Ronning, went even further. She's decided to become a retired mom despite being judged by others. In 2015, she became the oldest woman in the world to give birth to quadruplets. She became famous even before the advent of quadruplets, and here's why. The woman loves babies very much. She worked as a primary school teacher all her life, gave birth to 12 children, and managed to become a grandmother by the early 2000s. In 2005, the woman retired and unexpectedly decided to have another child. The courageous woman managed to shock the entire of Germany. The 55-year-old retired woman resorted to in vitro fertilization and gave birth to a healthy baby girl, making her the oldest German mother. For well-meaning Germans, this late motherhood came as a shock. People blamed her for being selfish and irresponsible, but she was not discouraged. She appeared on numerous talk shows, was interviewed, and was never embarrassed about her age. But the critics had no idea that she would soon surprise them even more.
Also, if you have not done so already, please subscribe to our channel and click that notification bell to get inspired by these real-life stories every day. Now, back to the story.
9 years later, when the sensation was forgotten, the youngest daughter told her mother she wanted a little brother or sister. Our character was okay with having another child. She felt well, and her eldest children helped in any way they would. At 64, she decided to become a mother for the 14th time. But one big problem was the woman's age. She had already gone through menopause and could not have children naturally. In Germany, egg donation is illegal. Infertile women have to travel to other countries. Medical centers in Eastern Europe, such as the Czech Republic or Ukraine, help women become mothers without any age limit. She decided to use the services of a large clinic in Kyiv, where she received an artificially fertilized donor egg transplant. The woman got her lucky ticket. 4 embryos took root. Usually in such cases, doctors recommended keeping only 1 or 2 seeds to reduce the risks. There was a risk that the babies would be born with light birth weight and a whole bunch of illnesses, but the woman refused the procedure and decided to give birth to all 4 babies. Do you think it was recklessness or an overwhelming desire to experience the pleasures of motherhood, a great love of children, or maybe it was the desire to draw attention to herself in this way and become famous and do talk shows and get into the Guinness Book of World Records? What do you think? The woman acted as a real spy and did not inform her German doctors or even her older children. When the pregnancy became known, people around her reacted negatively. Doctors spoke of the risks to the mother's health. Multiple pregnancies at that age could cause heart problems, high blood pressure, and gestational diabetes. However, the woman felt well throughout her pregnancy. She led a healthy lifestyle and did not experience the problems doctors had predicted. On 19 May 2015, she gave birth to 3 boys and 1 girl. The doctors had to perform a cesarean section, and the babies were born 15 weeks before their due date. The babies were all tiny and weighed less than 1 kilogram. The babies were placed in a prenatal ward to gain strength, and the woman spent 2 weeks in the intensive care ward. After giving birth, she moved from Berlin to a smaller town closer to her adult children. But some older children have stopped communicating with their mother because of the scandalous pregnancy story and too much media attention. Now, only temporary nannies and 14-year-old Layla are helping her. An RTL Media Holding journalist who supervises the family said that the mother is experiencing the same difficulties as other young mothers. It is difficult for a mother to carry a 4-seater pram on her own, and she hardly has time to take care of herself. The babies have become troublemakers. They run, scream, and turn the house upside down. The journalist points out that the children have health problems that have yet to be solved. One of the boys needs a physiotherapist, and the only girl needs glasses. However, the mother does not give up and still relies only on herself. She gradually solves the problems, does not complain about life, and plans to move back to the capital. You have to agree that pregnancy at 50+ years is no longer something out of the ordinary. Actress Bridget Nielsen gave birth to her 5th child at 54. Janet Jackson and Ingeborga Depkunate also have given birth to children after 50. However, late pregnancy raises a lot of mixed emotions, from admiration for a woman's courage to accusations of selfishness. Doctors, psychologists, and society are still undecided about how to treat such adult mothers. How do you feel about it? Should society support women who have ventured into such a severe step, or should those who plan to become mothers at 50+ be warned as much as possible? Share your opinion in the comments and support the channel with likes and subscriptions. Thank you for watching, and talk to you in the future episodes.